Greetings YouTube, greetings chosen ones. I hope you're having a blessed day. I hope things are going great for you. I hope you're out there conquering, doing wonderful things for your friends, for your family, all things for God's purpose. So the title of today's video is why the chosen ones get attacked so much. So before we begin, if you like this video, please like, please share, please subscribe, and do leave me a comment below. Thank you very much. So I'm going to start with a couple of passages from scripture. I think it'll help put things into context a little bit. So I'm going to start with John 15:18, and this is the words of Christ. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. And from 1 John 5:19, we know that we are of God, and that the world lies in the power of the evil one. Many times we feel like we want to give up because it feels like the harder we try, the more we fail. It feels like our efforts are going nowhere, that everything is working against us constantly. But you have to know that we are in a spiritual battle, we are in a spiritual war, and it's going to happen. The fact that you are constantly attacked should tell you that you are a child of God and you have a very special purpose to fulfill. The devil is at war with everything that will birth the purposes of God on earth. Early on, attacks will be used against you to try and shut you down, to try and prevent you from discovering who you really are, to prevent you from having a relationship with Christ and discovering the gifts that you have. When you do discover those gifts, dark forces will work even more intensely to try and prevent you from using those gifts in the world effectively. Sometimes it can feel like we are under constant spiritual attack. It feels like the harder we try, the more we fail. We seem to be going around in circles. We're struggling. Nothing seems to be going our way. And we feel restricted, frustrated, stagnated. And we wonder when are things going to get easier? But you have to understand it's part of the spiritual battle we are in, and we have to expect it. And many times we ask, why are we going through this? And it's because you are chosen by God. You know, you carry the light and frequency of heaven, and by your very nature, you are at odds with this world. And even in past times when we were in the world, it seemed like events were constantly pushing us out, and there was a reason for that. You're not of this world. So when you are going through difficult times, it's important to remember that all the excellent, valuable, exceptional things have to go through a purifying process. And that all the challenging times you're going through, all that challenging pressure is purifying you and making you into something much better and much stronger than which you currently are. Always remember that our victory is our faith. We are the outcalled ones, a chosen generation. So keep going. Don't give up. Hand it over to God. Pray. Take time out. Spend time in nature. Sometimes when things aren't working, it's time to just take time out, go and do something else, and then come back to it later. Pray on it. I know from my experience that, you know, everything I do seems like an uphill battle. Everything is a struggle. It takes an immense amount of energy to get things done. And I know it's because one of the prime motives of the devil is to stop you being effective in the world. So everything will be coordinated to work against you. Events will be coordinated. It will use people, events to be used against you. And most of the time, people aren't even conscious. They're not doing it intentionally. You know, it comes back to the saying, forgiven Father, they know not what they do. A lot of the time, all of their thoughts and actions are being influenced unconsciously by outside forces to make sure that at some point it's going to be a restriction or a roadblock into whatever you're trying to do in the day. But just remember that everything you are doing is having an effect, is having an impact. If it wasn't having any effect or any impact, you just wouldn't be getting attacked. You'd be going about your day, doing what you do without the problems that you experience. So just know the fact that you are being attacked means you are having much more of an impact than you can even perceive or know or understand. You are gifted, and the devil will use everything against you to prevent you from using those gifts in the world to affect those around you. So always remember that our victory is our faith. We are the called out ones, the chosen generation. So always hand it over to God, hand it over to Christ. Remember to stay in the faith, pray continuously, put on the whole armour of God, armor up every day, morning and night, and just keep going. Always remember that Christ has overcome the world. He defeated Satan at the cross, and through Christ we have the power to rebuke demons and shut down all dark forces that are working against us. So always keep that in mind. So I hope this video has been helpful today. If you like this video, please like, please share, please subscribe, and do leave a comment below. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you again on the next video. Bye.